Hello,
I'm a
welcome to
creepy puppet.
Fanfiction Theater. Michael's a creepy puppet.
We knew this.
I'm Tristan. To my right, just off screen, is Kitty,
I'm a ghost.
the ghost. You heard Michael. Michael, do you want to
Hey.
hail get her real quick?
Hail get her.
There we go. We've
Like
got
your
Molly.
really like your outfit. What's the lapel pin?
Is this like a
Is it?
kitsune or something? It's a
Looks
Michelle
like a
Coffee
kitsune.
pen. If I move it closer, it'll be out of focus. But
Michelle Coffee is the artist.
yes, we
All
don't
right.
have Drew. That's it. That's all we got right now.
Oh, okay. I'll just leave.
I said Molly.
Yeah.
I don't think you
I
did.
got
I didn't-
talked over.
You did not say me.
I did, but Michael
didn't.
asked about the pin.
Yeah,
and
I was just
We've
bulldozing
got
through.
Molly.
Oh, okay. Michael, you're very cruel. That's what you are.
I am, but only to a heart that's true.
Go read a book.
Oh, yeah. Drew will probably be here, right?
Spitfire says, "I feel that shirt is sending me subliminal messages." You mean like the coat that's like? Woo.
Nope. The plain blue shirts.
Just the
plain
shirt.
blue shirts.
Yep.
Is that
Subliminal.
the sequel band to the plain white tees? Like,
Maybe.
Oh, sequel bands is a great idea, though.
Yeah.
I like this.
I mean, we technically
apparently-
already have them, but
yeah,
like-
like called
like-
cover bands.
I guess that kind of counts. Yeah, Jesus Jones had a cover band that did all of their stuff thrash metal style, apparently, called like Satan Smith.
I mean, everyone's heard of the Ned Flanders themed death metal
Hell
band.
yeah.
That's Ogly
Sure,
Dogley.
yeah. Right,
At,
sure.
at the
sure.
music venue I used to manage, we had a group that came through all the time. Les Zeppelin, all female cover of Led Zeppelin.
That's
Nice.
beautiful.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
And they rock.
Still, though, I think sequel band is a better term than cover band. I like it. Gonna try.
yeah.
to
I mean, I
incorporate that
wasn't
into my
thinking
lexicon.
of cover bands. I was thinking of like,
Like Angels and Airwaves to Blink 182.
yeah, that kind of thing.
Sure. Replacements to Goo Goo Dolls. Yeah, I can see it.
Or the Newsboys to the Newsboys.
Wish I got that joke.
Anyway,
Or your mom
Yeah,
to
you don't
my
need to.
fist.
you don't need to.
Sam says S Club 8, S Club 9, and
Yes.
so on.
Exactly.
Wish I got that joke too. Hail Getter. That's what I got.
I mean, context clues. I bet you can figure it out.
I feel like S Club 8 and 9 or whatever has come up before, but I don't remember it because I'm old.
Yep.
I don't know. We watched an S Club 7 movie once.
Who the hell is that?
That
Who the hell is
is Zomon. Up in the corner there. Let me pop this
Zomon
out.
has some strong feelings about vaccination. I can feel it.
Speaking of
Okay,
vaccination, I
this
just
is-
found out that a coworker's wife tested positive for COVID just today, and so that's really cool.
Good. Okay, Discord doesn't want to pop out the videos this week.
Hey, baby, you want me to pop out your video?
Remember MTV's pop out video? Those are great.
Well, that's annoying. Maybe I can.
I did just get back from getting a haircut, and it kind of looks like moving static. So there's that.
Funny joke.
It looks like
Everybody laugh.
Do a little Jeb Bush there. Please laugh.
Please.
Please, my sanity depends on it.
Let me see. Okay,
There he
I've got
is.
you on. It's not our usual method, but I think your hair actually looks more like like iron shavings on the tip of a magnet.
'Cause he's old!
That's not exactly what I was going for, but
Because it's gray! He's old!
Oh no.
okay.
No, it's because Tristan likes to kiss those iron tips when he sees them on a magnet. So it was a really weird compliment.
Okay.
I'll take what I can get.
Kristen kissing the tip. Okay.
11, 18, 20. Let's continue
Please,
Galaxy
God, anything.
Warriors with 15
Oh.
reviews, 10 faves. That's
I forgot to open up the whatchamajiggy.
I guess I should stop drawing porn and go back to this.
Hold on. I'll get
this
it
is
eventually.
slightly more important than porn.
There. Oh, you're right.
Oh my god, I gotta scroll really far to get to pin stuff anymore.
Unless Sam is correct, unless it's 700 days fan art.
It is not 700 days fan art. I'm sorry.
Could have gotten away with it.
If it weren't for those meddling kids.
All right.
I
so-
really do want to draw like an animation of 700 days. The sex scene between Jack and
Mikage, yeah.
Mikage, where they're just darting
They're just
around Dragon Ball
blobs.
Z style.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. Were you not here last week when I mentioned that? Because I was saying that was my one wish that like for fan art out of the past like 2 months or whatever. Is I
Right.
really wanted to try to draw like an MC Escher-esque visualization of that.
Yeah, I was just thinking about the fun stuff.
Yeah.
The Dragon Ball Z and having sound effects with it, so it goes
Yeah.
every time they teleport.
All right. So anyway, I'll read the intro here and then I'll hand it over to you, Tristan. Sound good?
Sounds good. There's the sound effect.
Zomon may be large and big, but he's not the smartest Zeti because he cares about food.
Damn, that's so mean.
It's worse.
We all know that diet and exercise is what keeps us in great shape. Without exercise, we all become poorly out of shape like Eggman.
Okay, well, why is she drawing, or why is she writing a story for gym class? Like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
Maybe she sits out every day, and they were like, "Well, okay, you can write a story for
That's
credit."
how she writes like 6 chapters a day.
Yeah.
And food, we got to be careful not to overeat, or we get a belly fat.
Belly fat. We get a belly fat.
All right, I will. I'll leave the hitting the arrow to you, and I'll try to watch out in the chat
we've
here.
got to briefly renegotiate some of these voices because we've got such a small cast here. It looks like we have Manic.
How is Manic?
Why don't we? Do we have
was he-
any of these?
Sonic's brother from like the first chapter.
Man, I don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't remember Manic at all.
I mean, look. Yeah. No,
Oh,
he
my.
was in the first chapter. I remember Kevin played him, and he's another green hedgehog who looks exactly like Sonic, except he's got like
Really long
spiky-
hair. Spikes. And he's green. He
yeah.
looks like he was sponsored by Mountain Dew. And is he voiced by Jaleel White?
I was gonna say Matthew Lillard, probably.
Wait, no, go back one page. I'm pretty sure I saw something about Jaleel White.
Oh, he
Is voiced by Jaleel White.
All right, now I gotta look this character up.
Okay.
You have to, please. I can't. It looks like he has a green
hold on.
spider mutating out of his head.
Manic the head. What the fuck is this?
Yeah. Yeah. Do a porn of
Every-
that, Molly.
Oh my
I
god.
dare ya.
Okay, fine. Fine, I'll do it. You dared me. I have to. It's legally binding now.
Oh, don't worry.
That's him.
There's plenty of references we're looking at right now.
Okay,
What is this character? Oh my goodness. Oh, dear.
Well, we've got
me.
Molly as Shadow. We've got Michael
Yeah.
as Silver.
Silver.
I'm Sonic. Kitty's Amy. Michael, do you want to be
Yes.
Manic?
Can you please do?
Wait, didn't Molly just accept the challenge of being manic?
Oh, did
She
you?
No,
accepted
I
the
said
challenge
I-
of drawing
I-
a porn of him.
Drawing porn. Yeah.
Oh, got it. Sure. Jaleel White is the Family Matters kid, right?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Oh,
Sure is.
God.
I said, like, can you
Okay.
please do an Urkel?
Yeah, I will attempt that. It's been
I'm
a long
so
time
happy.
since.
Just yell at me when you want me to do a voice, and then I'll do a voice. It's my fetish.
Okay, deal.
Okay. Sonic's POV.
And yes, Sam, we know what you mean.
Winka, winka.
Spitfire says that's the Hedgehog final form. Front spikes and back spikes.
No, thank you.
Terrifying but true.
Hey, baby, you want me to see my front spikes?
We saw Z Frank do a video on it.
The next day we trained, spar a little, and got packed and ready to travel in space to find those deadly six. Well, let's say deadly five because we already beaten and captured Zaz yesterday.
Deadly
Now we-
Five.
Let's say.
Deadly 5.
Now we just gotta capture 5 more and the universe will be saved. Like the stars will always twinkle and keep dancing.
Like Dancing with the Stars? I think you're
guess.
confused.
You're kidding, right? You and your teammates that got superpowers became Jijinkas, and you're going on a space mission?
Manic said through the blue hologram projection communication device. Holoprojector, I should call it.
Hollow projection thingy.
The hologram projector. I should call it a holoprojector.
Yes,
I don't know
Manic.
if that's anything. I don't know if that's anything close to Jaleel White, but it's at least I think in the same stratosphere. So
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was very good.
It was good.
Spot on.
I enjoyed it.
Spitfire says, yes, Manic, thanks for the recap. Yes, Manic, we're going to face them to save our planets and the universe. I told my brother.
OMG!
Manic sounding like an idiot, but I can tell he's proud of me for doing something to finish what our father started.
Oh my
Reading
God.
a lot into those 3 letters. I can tell
Manic
he's proud
sounds
of
like
me.
a fucking idiot.
Incoming transmission.
oh dear God,
Sorry. Module Barrett's in my room. She won't leave me alone.
was that the hollow projector one?
I'll do my best with these new powers, I told him.
Give those creatures a savage beating.
He said, heh, savage beating like an animal?
What?
I'm no animal, I'm a man.
I'm no animal. I'm a man.
Just because I have
Big, strong
cute
man.
little tail and cat ears.
I'm a man hog. Man jog. Oh God.
My
I
puff
chuckled.
tail wiggled in annoyance.
Hedgeman.
I chuckled and turned off the holoprojector before Manic can say something that's annoying.
Oh, too late.
Sonic the Hedgeman.
Yeah.
Sam said Hedgeman in the chat. Give credit to Sam.
So is your brother always like that?
Silver asked. Yeah, but I can see past his annoyance. He spends too much time playing music. I said. I went inside the ship. I went inside the ship that has a name called Star Galaxy.
Cool.
Inside was like kind of like home, but a little bigger.
Oh, I see.
Robotnik with a 300 IQ sure knows how to make teenagers feel like home.
He went inside, renovated us, sold us on House Hunters. It was wild.
I went into a bathroom and locked the door to have a look at myself in the mirror.
Gross.
Removing my half-top suit to look at how much muscle grew in my body.
I'm pretty sure there was one, at least, maybe, if I looked, if I squint.
That-
Half top? Does that mean he's wearing a crop top in
I
space?
assume.
Yep.
That's what, yeah.
Yes. Half-top
Yeah.
suit.
Then I
those
gave
nips
myself a
out.
savage animal beating, if you know what I mean.
No, no.
I got
still-
it. I'm a man.
I still look the same shape I was before, but now I look like I went through a phase change from that radioactive nebula cloud the other day.
Remember that? Remember me mentioning that time or two?
Yeah. Especially how my human ears are gone and my hedgehog ears are above my head. It's like I have my...
Above the head?
Yes.
They're just like floating up there.
Yeah. It's like I have my human hearing still with me, but also very sharp hearing frequency of an animal. I hate to brag. That was the sound of Larry sliding under the microphone arm.
Bad Larry.
I hate to brag, but I had to flex my muscles at the mirror. Looks good to me. It's like I turned from a scrawny boy to an average man.
That's his wildest fantasy, turning into an average guy.
Damn,
It's like
baby.
instead of like
looking
Charles
average.
Atlas, it's like Charles Gaia or something, you know? It's just like Charles. Yeah, it's okay. Charles okay.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
These
You've got a
triangular
moderate
ears.
amount of muscle.
Yeah. I didn't have a belly fat.
Yeah, at least there's that. These triangular ears really are a mystery. And the tail? I'm gonna have to live with it for the rest of my life. I got my suit top back on and got out of the bathroom, seeing Amy looking at the cockpit room. I gotta admit, she really is beautiful for a young teenage girl who idolizes me.
I hate you.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
disgusting.
I'm sorry, that just
Oh,
comes
God.
out automatically when you say shit like that. It just comes out. I hate you.
I gotta admit, she really is. Oh my God.
Liking this ship, huh? I asked her in a cocky way.
Oh, yeah, I do, Sonic.
Amy was almost startled.
Almost.
Almost.
It really feels like a house ship, don't you think? I
Oh, the
asked-
houseboat, Sonic.
Yeah. I'm imagining the futuristic version of the houseboat.
I idolize you, so I'm going to pretend I know what that means. Yeah, Star
thinking
Trek themed.
I was thinking like Love Boat, maybe, but a house ship.
Houseboat. Hedgeman.
Sorry, say your line again.
Yeah, Star Trek themed.
Amy joked, spun around on the chair to face me. She was on a chair, I guess.
Yeah.
It may feel like a vacation, but it is a space trip mission, I said.
Fair enough. More like both at the same time, guys. Us four mutated teenagers are going on a space adventure to explore and also find those Zeddies and save the universe.
Yeah. So wait, it's both a vacation and a space trip mission?
Sure.
Or it's both
Apparently.
a trip and a mission?
Sure.
All right.
I'm really not invested in this sentence.
Both of those things at once. It's both a vacation and a space trip mission, and also
right.
a trip and a mission.
Silver joined in the conversation. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome to see aliens from other planets, too, I said, looking at my father's star badge in my hands.
Your father would be very proud of you.
Silver said to me, "Thanks, Silver." I thanked him.
So would Maria be with me and Shadow.
Amy said,
What?
Maria is their
Alright.
mother.
All right, okay. Yeah, let's get this ship awakened so we can start exploring deep in space.
Silver went to the deck to take control of the ship.
There's a houseboat.
Hey, here's a shadow line.
Oh, finally. Start the countdown.
Shadow joined at the controls.
20
joined at you.
seconds to... I know I'm joined at the controls. Ow! 20 seconds to blast off.
We all got seated as the countdown reached 0. Wow, just in time. And we took off from the academy. Once we left the planet, we set our coordinates for our destination and put the thrusters to full power. But then I noticed the ship was not turned the artificial gravity on yet, so some objects float in the ship, and even as we unbuckled our belts.
Even us.
Even us as we
you-
unbuckled our belts.
Right.
Wow.
So some objects float in the ship, and even us as we unbuckled our belts. Silver puts the autopilot on and floated as well.
Spitfire in chat said Hedgeman sounds like a real name. That's because John Hedgeman is actually married to Gene Rubbing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. I've never felt so alive. I floated upside down in the ship.
Who needs gravity with someone having psychic powers?
Silver said. Amy pretended to swim in the ship.
This is great.
Amy giggled. Shadow just looks dark and gloomy, like he can't feel fun or enthusiasm. What the hell is wrong with this dude? It's like he never knew the meaning of fun and excitement.
Yep.
Come on, Shadow, have fun. I frowned at him.
Not now, Sonic.
He replied and crossed his arms.
This is great, like modeling for how to treat people with chronic depression.
Yeah. Have fun, you freak.
The hell is wrong with you?
Ooh, don't make your sister upset, Shads. If you can't have fun, at least have some fun for your sister.
Yes, guilt. Yes.
I said with my cocky smirk.
You're a beta male, Sonic. All right.
Shadow got out of his seat and hovers with us.
I like to think that that's more like a threatening, like, all right, you son of a, you know.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Now all 4 of us hovered in the ship without gravity. Shadow may not be the fun type, but maybe on the inside he is.
Oh.
I mean, just look at him hover.
Feeling the sense of fun, big brother?
Amy held Shadow's hands while hovering.
Now I feel it.
Shadow smiles a little.
As much as I like to have fun, but we gotta find those alien fugitives, guys.
Silver said, pressed the gravity button which made us fall.
Oh no.
Ow! Silver, you could have told us to take a seat before you pushed the button, not make us fall on our asses.
Oh my god.
She said a bad word.
Oh, that was a swear.
I groaned from landing on my ass and tail.
Oh no!
Those were fucking swears. You can't say that on TV.
We gotta
Sorry.
check the comments, see if somebody calls her out on it. Because remember, it did happen in Royal High School. Somebody was in there like, but you gotta stop swearing, Nebula.
My mom says I'm not allowed to read your fanfic anymore.
Sorry.
He smiled nervously.
Anyways, what planet are we going?
Amy asked.
According to these coordinates of the tracers,
Silver pointed at the holographic map of space.
Zomon is on planet they call it Komida planet, filled with sweets and candy, but also giant food like fast food, sandwiches, and mostly other junk food.
Hi, Kitty here. Comida planet in Spanish is like the eating
Sure.
planet. So
Yep.
great, just great,
Yeah.
That's probably canon, honestly.
great. It's great.
Sheesh. Oh, sorry, this is... Stole a line.
What? Oh, drink.
This is Shadowline.
Shadow.
Oh. Shadowline. Sorry, I was like drinking. Sheesh. Sheesh. They need a new name for that planet because it's inhabited by fairy tale alien unicorns and Pegasus. They use their magic to make sweets and food and keep their planet. Oh my god, it's My Little Fucking Pony. But also show generosity to those who do good deeds.
What? It's just one Pegasus, though?
Yeah, just the one.
Yeah, just a single Pegasus.
Alien unicorns and Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Pegasus!
Shadow said.
And I bet Zomon will be eating their food too.
Yep.
It's like a food ecosystem or something. And if Zomon eats everything, it's like destroying the habitats.
It's like destroying the habitats.
Amy said, not even a giant sandwich can satisfy him. I said,
Is that as big as you can dream, Sonic?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Come on, pizza. Hello. Duh.
yeah, maybe a pizza?
Maybe a pizza.
Eating junk food doesn't even kill him. I don't understand this dude who only thinks about food.
Silver said, putting the ship
Fucking
on
call me out
autopilot.
again, you bitch.
I can't
Same.
relate. I can't relate to Silver anymore, man.
Silver said, putting the ship on autopilot. Again.
Yeah, I like doing that.
He like inflates in the chair next to me. It's a great gag. Well, he's supposed to be a big glutton. He mostly enjoys meat from what I've read. I said.
This story was brought to you by PETA. And you said he's not the smartest, Zeddy.
Amy said. Exactly. So he's going to be easy to fool, but he's got incredible strength, super speed for his size, flight, energy projection, and magnetic abilities too.
What?
He's got incredible strength for his flight, energy projection, and magnetic abilities. I said.
I stopped following the story back after they just kept repeating things that had already happened. Now I'm just so baffled.
I mean, they're just going after these Zeddies. You remember the last one, right? They like ran in a circle around him.
I assume they're just gonna punch a fat guy and call him and fat shame him, and yeah.
That's probably what's going to happen.
Yeah. This is Shadow.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for it to pop up on the stream. My God.
I'm sorry, I love you. I'm just trying to help. I'm sorry, I love you.
But he can dig underground like a mole.
Shadow said. Exactly. So we gotta use our senses.
What the fuck else are you gonna use?
I said.
But we have a scanner here. Our hedgehog senses are our human senses.
Silver chuckled.
Oh, you scamp.
Both, I guess.
Wow.
I shrugged.
Wasn't funny. I'm just that's just awkward.
It's just both. I mean,
¿Por qué no los dos?
It reminds me of I swear to God, I think about this line at least once a week in the in the Quip Tracks riff of that Voyager episode where like Paris asks like, but how are we gonna do that? And Janeway gives just this straight up answer, and he turns back to the con looking somewhat chagrined, and you guys are like, oh yeah, with the thrusters, I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
yeah. All right, yeah. Soon we arrived at Komida.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's how Sonic would
No.
pronounce
Oh
it.
no.
Amida.
Soon we arrived at Komida. It
Oh
sure
my
looks
God.
yummy and delicious, and I see alien unicorns using their magic from their horns to create sweets.
We're divorced now.
You are now
Is
legally
Drew-
divorced
is-
from
is-
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Is Drew here? I see that he showed up in the on the no, he's not here yet. He showed up on the reader.
Drew.
Maybe he's
coming
about to
soon.
be here. Everyone
Yeah.
think
All right.
of Drew. Everyone think of drinks. The sound of making drinks.
All right. I'm gonna drink the rest of my drink, and by the time Drew gets here, he's gonna be. I'll be done.
Okay. Unicorns using their magic to create sweets. We landed on the blah, 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 blah. We landed the ship on top of a gigantic cake. We all got out of the ship, and good thing this planet has oxygen for us to breathe in. Probably should have checked. I looked down and picked up a big frosting the size of my hand and ate it.
There's Drew. I see him now.
Hi.
Hey.
Oh, damn it! I wasn't finished with my drink. Drew, go away for like 2 more seconds.
Now,
No, wait. I'll join you.
now,
Also,
did
I
I?
got a COVID booster today, so let's see how red wine makes.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. I got my ass beat over my COVID booster this weekend.
If I start to feel bad, I'll take a quick borax bath and it'll knock it right out of me.
So, is Manic just in the other room listening to music? Is that what's going on during?
No, he was a
he's
hollow
at home.
projector.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. He was on
he
the
was.
hall. Okay.
He
okay,
only
right.
called in to recap the plot a little bit.
Gotcha.
Hi, Misha.
Okay.
Hello, Misha.
Hi, Misha. Drive safe, please.
And let's wait for Larry to
Larry?
bump the camera.
Okay.
And
All right.
yeah,
That's what's going on, Misha. So you can get like a visual image in your mind.
Okay. Sonic picked up a frosting, ate it. I pick up a frosting and eat it. It really is frosting, I said.
This is good already. It's Sonic. It really is the thing I thought it was. That's good. Sometimes it's not, and it's not so good.
I've been
time
fooled
I picked up
before.
frosting off the ground and ate it. It was not frosting.
All the pigeons around looked at me like. All the pigeons
Yeah.
around looked at me like I was an idiot.
Yeah, this planet looks delicious, but we can't stay here to eat.
Amy said,
I know, but sweets bring happiness and joy.
Silver said, eating the frosting.
Frosting.
Oh my god, how much longer are they gonna fat shame this poor man?
This is a shadow line.
Well, I guess one bite won't hurt.
Shadow took a handful of frosting and ate of it.
How very biblical there.
I'm getting the sense that something like it's cursed frosting, like everyone who eats
Right,
of the
right.
frosting is gonna transform more into a hedgehog or something.
One of you is going to betray me.
This is like the field of poppies in Wizard of Oz, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we saw some Pegasus fly to us.
No.
Between then and now, they had cloned.
Then we saw some Pegasus fly to us. Their mane and tail. No, it is singular.
Just one.
Okay.
There is singular there, Tristan. God.
Well, there's not so much singular some, but all right.
Yeah,
No,
you're talking to one, Tristan.
Pegasus is like deer, you know? You see some deer, you see some Pegasus.
No,
Okay.
it's Pegasi.
It's Pegasus.
It's right.
It's
Who needs their
Pegapose.
Pegasusy?
In this grammatical
I beat you
world
to
that
it,
we're
Sam.
trapped in,
Yes.
it's Pegaspeci.
Yes! Done.
Then we saw some Pegaspeci fly to us.
Yes! Sorry.
Their mane and tail were like rainbowish aura, and rainbowish aurora.
Aurora.
And their bodies was like mixed with blue and pink. Like, like mixed. I'm going to call it purple.
They are so beautiful. Maria told me they may be wild animals, but they are always friendly.
Amy approached one and petted it on the forehead.
Oh my God. Show us the next game.
Told you she has a curse of talking to alien creatures. Sorry, I'm eating cookies.
Shadowline.
Said to me with his mouth full of frosting.
Yeah, I was gonna say it fits. It fits really.
I'd say it's her gift. I smiled.
Come on, guys. Maybe.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
Come on, guys. Maybe they can help us find someone.
Gladly. Amy jumped on one Pegasus.
Oh no.
Since there was only one, I think.
Yeah, there was just some Pegasus. We don't know their name or whatever. Just some Pegasus.
Silver, you think you can be able to fly with your powers? We'll need your eyes if you spot Zomon. I said
See,
as I
look,
got on a Pegasus.
Earlier, it was like we'll have to use our senses, and now it's paying off.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to find him.
Silver flies before us. We all flew on our Pegaspeci to look at the new wait. Hold on.
You know how when you and you know how
Shut up.
It's still really unclear if there's one Pegasus or multiple.
it's like a Hydra Pegasus.
It's a multi.
It's the human centipede of Pegasus.
A Pegaspeci.
Okay. We all flew on our Pegaspeci to look at the view of magical bakery land. Like the giant cakes are like mountains,
Damn
the
right they
milk is like a waterfall, and the chocolate cookie volcano with lava chocolate coming down. Oh, this is okay, right. Okay, see anything yet? I don't have eyes like you do. Hey, Joe Buggy just devoted their lives to us.
Oh my God! Thank you.
Oh my God. Also, thank you, Spitfire. I saw that last week your Twitch sub renewed. You've been with us for a year.
Oh my God.
Dude, thank you.
So not
We didn't
quite
get-
as long as 700 days, but close.
Right.
We didn't get you anything for our anniversary. We're sorry.
Okay. Okay, seeing anything yet? I called out for Silver.
Not yet, Sonic.
Silver said as he keeps looking.
He should be at the junk food area.
Because he's a fat ass.
Well, wait a minute. It's a bakery. Where's the health food in Cake Land? I don't
Yeah.
Everyone
It's got a
knows.
taste of celery. You got to dig.
Can I read my line, please?
I'm sorry.
She's literally
I really practiced this like once. Everyone knows when you finish dessert. My practice didn't pay off.
I blame Drew.
Everyone knows when you finish dinner, dessert comes.
Okay. Okay, that's a great idea.
That's a really good idea.
I love you. Bye.
I love you too. Bye.
Yes, spoons. There's spoons in the. But you don't need this right now.
I love you more than your dad.
Blake Twice, if you need help, I will get you.
All
I
right,
will rescue
yes,
you.
there's- What are you doing?
Nothing.
Okay, she's going up to. She's like, oh wait, I definitely need those spoons on the wall. Definitely.
Okay.
All right, gotta
too.
go.
Bye.
Got a very antsy fanfiction reader waiting to read their line.
Misha, redeem, shut up and get back to the fanfic.
Bye.
Whoa.
But also, Drew, if you can turn your mic up a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I'll try.
Actually, you sounded pretty good there. I don't know. Maybe you're
Well,
fine.
dessert came. So did you say
Okay.
Shadow said?
Shadow said.
There he is.
Let's go there then.
Shadow-
resigned.
Silver flies towards what appeared to be a Coca-Cola river.
Sponsored by Pepsi.
But not capitalized, so you can't sue me.
The French fries were like trees. The sandwiches were like tree logs.
The eclairs like tree branches.
The burritos were like sandwiches, which was weird because I thought they'd be the trees.
I find it weird that she seems to think that, like, sandwiches are junk food. I mean,
Yeah.
Maybe they're ice
Depends
cream
what's in them, I
sandwiches.
guess. Maybe.
ooh, maybe, yeah.
I made a Cheeto and peanut butter sandwich this morning. I thought it was pretty healthy.
That's health food. What are you talking about? That's
Everything really is junk food.
The end.
Suddenly, we saw something black and yellow sitting up on a partially eaten burger hill.
This is Drew because of the way this sentence
Yeah.
ends.
yeah.
Nom nom nom.
He ate loudly. Yup, that's him all right. And he really looks like he gained too much weight. Jeez, does he even know diet and exercise really burns calories and fat in the body?
God! Fuck you!
By the way, in case you didn't know, this
This nerd.
that's him up there.
He has
If
a
you
belly
want.
fat.
You
Okay.
could probably tell. You could probably tell.
Oh yeah, there.
He
I'm
does
thick
have
as
a
hell.
belly
I'm
fat.
happy with my weight. So fuck you, you fucking fuck. Jesus Christ, Sonic. Go for a run, you little bitch.
Well, his hunger is unlimited.
Amy guessed.
This is
It's good. If you could turn your mic up a little bit more, though. I mean, I can turn you up in Discord, I
That's
guess.
as
But...
hot as I can get it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll turn you up. I don't know why it's different from usual. But... Okay. No,
well,
damn it.
we did some adjustments.
Actually, I will put you on screen. I will.
Oh,
okay.
do it. Do it.
Zomon saw us.
This fat bozo is mine.
Silver flew down to face him.
Jeez, dude, you need to chew tiny bits of food or you'll upset your stomach.
Starts patting him on the back. Burping Zomom.
What the fuck is this?
I didn't even notice that it's Zomom in the last line.
Right. Yeah.
Zomom.
Maybe
Great.
it really is.
Now I get to channel my mom, basically.
Yeah. We have a different
Silver's
point of view. Oh my god. That almost never happens in this one.
Wow.
Okay.
This dude really needs to exercise more instead of eating too much food. It's not good to eat, Allet, or you'll end up having a severe heart attack.
Never eat an Allet.
I might have you.
Yeah.
You stay out of this too, or I might have you as dessert.
Zomon jumps up and is about to make a body slam on me, but missed.
Make a body slam.
Oh, I should be doing this. Sorry, I should take this over since I'm reading. Sorry. He really is a bit slow because of too much weight on his body, but with my telekinesis and flight, I can handle him. Ever hear of diet and exercise? If you don't exercise...
First I'm hearing of it.
This is literally just fat shaming this poor guy. What the fuck?
Tell me more.
If you don't exercise, you'll really become poorly out of shape. I said to make him upset more because I know he's not the smartest Zeddy.
Did you just call me fat?
Zomon got very mad and threw an energy blast at me. But with my telekinesis, I threw them back to him. Yes, I did, because you don't exercise much. I saw that exclamation point halfway through the sentence.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I do. Oh, well, you're going to look good as my dessert.
He licks his lips hungrily and lunges at me. Oh boy. I think he really means it instead of a metaphor threat. He's gonna hit me! I flew aside.
That was a metaphor. sorry. Hold on.
It was a metaphor.
See the tag to that. That was a metaphor.
Sonic screamed at me.
Which
Oh, for the love of God!
Shadow teleported and reappeared in front of Zomon with no hesitation.
So you come to fight me too?
Zomon jumps up and digs into the ground. Oh boy. This is like a shark swimming underground instead of water.
That's what it's like.
This is what it's like inside Silver's head. All right. He's going to sneak and chop Shadow up like a trapdoor alien spider.
Just had to throw an alien there.
It's called a trapdoor spider. The alien would go either before or after. You don't. Okay, fine. Just
Right,
go
it's
ahead.
very confusing. It's very confusing. Oh shit! Shadow move! Shadow move!
Yeah.
I flew to...
Shadow move.
Shadow card.
I flew to grab Shadow before Zomon tries to munch him up like a shark. Still go to that shark metaphor. Hope you enjoy that.
Oh, no! Metaphor attack!
He clamps his jaws as he almost ate Shadow.
Excuse me, I'm just mimicking Zomom here. Okay.
Eat this, buddy. Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah.
I think it's just eat
Oh, I'm
this buddy.
sorry.
I had to say, come on, guys. So you have to say,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all want to come on, guys.
tell
Anyway,
me about it.
Eat this, buddy.
Much better.
I
Shadow.
imagine he like pulls out a chow or something and tosses
And Dawsid? What?
it
Tosses
to
it.
him.
Oh, okay.
chows don't exist anymore.
Sorry, a wisp or whatever the fuck. I don't remember.
That's animal
Did they...
crossing.
They do in our heart.
Yeah.
Shadow jumps down and punches Zomon in the gut. While Shadow is distracting him, there's got to be something that Zomon can't chew on. Ah, a jawbreaker should do the trick. Without teeth, he can't chew... What? Without teeth, he can't chew food.
He's got
Stupidest
teeth.
thing I've ever heard of.
They're gonna break his
Right,
teeth
but
with the
jawbreakers.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
yeah.
gonna break his teeth with a jawbreaker, which
Right,
doesn't
right.
make sense. But okay.
But where can we find one?
So they don't know what
Guys!
one is. That's their plan. It's like, I have an idea. If we can find this thing that may not even exist on this planet.
Yeah.
But
Right,
it's my
That's the
idea.
plan.
That's like saying, like, I know a nuclear bomb, in any situation. And it's just like, yeah. Guys!
Chocolate woman, a volcano. A chocolate volcano. Guys. Sorry.
Guys! We need to get to the sweet zone. I almost went a little Al Pacino with that. We need to get to the sweet zone. Right before we come on, guys, we need to get to the sweet zone. I said.
Come on, guys, and eat this buddy. Oh, sorry, this is a hard line. I had to think about it. Why?
Shadow asked while
Porque?
Shadow asked while teleporting away from that savage, hungry Zeddy. Just follow my lead. I flew to the sweets with Zomon running after me. For a fat guy, he moves quickly, but his footsteps really make loud thumps like a quake.
I'm getting fucking tired of this shit.
Is this what you call exercise? Not a Get over here.
He yelled out.
Scorpion now.
I think it needs to have, like, more belabored panting in between each word.
Just come on, guys, come on, come back. Please.
He yelled out, trying to grab me. Sonic, he's catching up to me! Try to distract him! I yelled to him.
Sonic's POV. Silver was not fast as me, so he told me to lure Zomon to the sweets so Silver can find whatever he's trying to find in the sweets area.
Yes.
I may be blueberry flavor, but I'm way too fast. Let's ponder that for a
Okay.
moment.
How do you know what flavor you are?
Blueberry.
How do you know
I
what
mean, I
flavor
know
you are?
he's blue.
Somebody tells you. I mean, you ask because you're young and you're... Yeah.
And is blueberry flavor inherently slow or okay? He'll never catch me, big boy. This is the start of the big boy obsession. I taunted Zomon to try to catch me.
I will eat you up.
Zomon roared in anger. Was that a metaphor, Zomon? I laughed and ran faster for him to catch up.
She literally just learned what a metaphor was.
Right,
Like,
I
ELA
think-
9.
yeah, yeah.
Like, clearly.
No, I'm gonna feast on your bones too. After I get you a dictionary so you can look up metaphor, you blue piece of shit.
I didn't hear like or as, so I assume it's not a simile.
Sorry, I was just adjusting
So much up and
mic levels. Okay.
Zomon jumped.
Zomon jumped up and tries to pounce me.
Oh.
As I ran, I saw Silver pointing at a boulder that looks like a jawbreaker. Oh, now I get it. Nothing breaks a jawbreaker, so if Zomon tries to bite it, he'll break his teeth. Genius. I gotta get closer to the jawbreaker, and once he tries to eat me and I'd avoid it, he'll accidentally bite the jawbreaker. Hey, fatty, over here! I shouted.
I'm gonna chew you up, you skinny, puny human!
Zomom charged at me.
Sometimes, Zomon. Sometimes, Zomon.
Any second now, just a little further, right about now. I jumped out of the way, and Zomon bites on the jawbreaker, and I definitely heard something break.
This is the stupidest plot point in anything I think I've ever heard of.
Zomon screamed in pain and spits out his teeth in a few chipped teeth.
Ouch.
Oh,
Also,
and a fusion.
it said that it was a boulder that looked like a jawbreaker. How big is Zomon?
Apparently he's fat as fuck. He's dummy thick.
Yeah, dummy thick is the technical term.
This is a medical term.
That happens when you don't take care of your teeth. They will rot. I laughed.
Oh my god, get out of health class, please.
Seriously.
You have no knowledge of my dental routine. You'll pay for that.
Thank you.
It is your line, though.
He said the line.
He said the line.
You did? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do some punching up, and then I'll say the actual line.
Okay. Spitfire says that it was a small jawbreaker the size of a large jawbreaker.
And Misha said an absolute
It's giant
minute.
baby corn.
Or like
It's
a
probably
heckin'
like-
chonker.
Yeah.
There's probably like 3 teenagers trying to eat that freaking boulder at the same time.
Probably.
I'm really
They
fucking
never meet.
tired.
I'm sick and tired of these teenagers eating their jawbreakers 3 at a time. Zomon got very angry. Suddenly, something lifted him up, but I didn't see anything. Oh, it's Amy doing her invisibility and superhuman strength at the same time. She tossed Zomon to Shadow, but Shadow wasn't prepared for that when he held his hands out in defense, but something unexpectedly happened. He created an interdimensional portal which sent Zomon to Galactic Academy?
He's gonna eat Eggman.
What the hell?
Shadow gasped.
Whoa.
Silver saw it too. Oh, this is gonna be fun. My bioelectricity charged up around my body, and I entered the portal to finish Zomon by giving him an electric
I
shock.
bet he liked that.
Now there are innocents in danger all around me. This is gonna be fun.
Now I have
Anyway,
an
I
audience
just
for
got
when I electrocute this guy.
Can we just get that quote out of context? My bioelectricity charged up all around my body, and I entered the portal to finish Zomon by giving him an electric shock. I think it works.
All right.
Sex!
Woo!
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He screamed in pain.
Sure did.
Think before you eat, I said, and saw Robotnik standing there in shock. Oh, sorry, fat ass. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the other evil fat ass.
Who was Dr. Robotnik?
I'll do it. I was not expecting that, but I was expecting not to expect something, so it doesn't count.
The fuck, Robotnik?
What?
Your friend Shadow made a portal to get this fatty here.
Wow, Jesus.
Damn it.
Everybody's
Seriously?
awful.
Dr. Robotnik said, not intentionally, his powers evolved. Anyways, we got Big Fatty here, and we got 4 more to find. Do you think you can feed him healthy food as punishment? I asked.
What the hell? This is so
Don't do that.
mean.
Do that to get his life on track. If he sees it as punishment, he's not going to take up the reins and start making the right choices.
Right,
Thank
exactly.
you, Drew.
Well, I will. Now get back before that portal closes.
You little scamps.
Robotnik said. Mike quickly jumped through before it closed up. Whoo! That was close. Shadow, that was amazing. How did you do that? I asked him.
Just came out of nowhere. I'll master it soon.
Shadow said. The end.
Molly, I think you got like 3 cum lines this story.
Well,
3 money shot lines.
you know, me and cum, like, it's one of my favorite words.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I'm actually probably going to head off because I am really tired.
All right. Well,
We love you.
Have a good night.
night.
See ya.
Okay. Well, now we can go to 700 Days of Summer, which is no longer sexual.
Sex scenes. Okay.
We got through chapter 8. I don't know that I updated the chat command for it, but
I'd like to think that's what you think, and it's gonna just get even sexier from here.
could be. Could be.
I didn't expect that, but then again, I was expecting something that I wasn't expecting. So really,
Does it count?
So
I
really,
think
what I'm
not.
trying to say is we're expecting.
What to expect when you're not expecting. Starring Dr. Robotnik.
I would watch that. I would read that. 700 is unless we have.
I was just going to read chat a little bit. Spitfire
Okay.
says, this coming from the guy who literally is shaped like an egg. Yes. Yes, it is.
Yes, fatty.
And isn't that really a comment on society, how we selectively enforce body standards?
We live in a society.
I don't know. I don't think. Oh God, I'm blanking on his name. Never mind. Just forget the joke.
Cool.
Guy from the movie.
Oh
yeah!
Orson
The
Welles.
Mask.
Steve
The Mask.
Belushi.
God damn it.
Jim
Carrey. Jim Carrey.
Wow.
Jim
What a
Carrey doesn't
blank.
seem that big. Yeah.
All right.
Because he played him in the movie. You get it.
Yeah.
It was a good joke.
Okay.
It's about as much as I know of Sonic. All right. 700 Days of Summer, Chennai, 5/23/12. Here is Chennai. Sorry for the wait. Special thanks to Scooby82101 for checking over it.
Woo!
Also, I need to tell you all that for a while next week, I will be busy. We don't care. This is fucking 9 years ago. I don't care. I will be busy with finals. I will still read, comment, etc., but not nearly as often and no stories for a while. I am sorry, but stuff like this happens. Enjoy!
No, it doesn't.
I'll never forgive you.
Oh my god, check out this first paragraph from Crow's point of view.
It doesn't even fit on the screen.
Oh, God.
Hold on.
All right,
hold
I'm
on.
going to go
Let
over
me-
to the reader.
Just make it much smaller. Is that what you're gonna do?
No, I was gonna put it on the screen the old-fashioned way, but
I find it amusing that it doesn't all fit. but
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amusing, sure.
But is it art?
One second. Okay. No, it's still want it to be functional, you know. Okay.
Sure. I was on my bed, sweating out drops more than I had water in my body. The heat was getting to me. I thought I would burn up or fall unconscious any minute. My fans were on full blast, trying to cool me down. 3 were plugged in.
My fans were putting me on blast. I was getting ratioed on Twitter.
Ratioed? Is that?
Oh, yeah, that's when all the comments outnumber the likes.
Ah.
Yeah, it's fun to see when it's a terrible, terrible tweet.
3 were plugged in, including the ceiling fan. None of it was working.
What? How many fans does he have that just aren't plugged in, hanging out? It's weird, right?
My
can I say?
shirt
He's
was
a fan.
off to try. My shirt was off to try and beat the heat.
All right, that's it. That's it. Just take a moment
you
to think
later.
of crow nipples. Crow nipples, yeah.
It did not help us.
Well, I'm off to go beat the. I'm sorry.
Oh God. Oh God.
I really thought I could make that joke play, and I see now it's just not going to.
Is it savagely animal beat?
Hey, what was the joke? Like, oh, shirt off to beat the heat, pants off to beat
Like
the meat.
his
Thank
shirt
you.
head off.
His shirt was off. Pull it off.
They can't all be gems.
Hell, I was too tired from the heat to put it in the laundry properly. Instead, it laid across my bed along. Also on my bed lay many scraps of paper from failed writing attempts on that damn song. It has been torturing me with how I could never finish it. It was like that thing in Greek mythology we learned about that dude who had to get a boulder at the top of a hill, but every time he did it, rolled to the bottom of the hill.
Oh my God. It was Sisyphean.
Period.
That's yep.
Let me read you the lyrics. This is the song that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends.
It's like that guy in Greek mythology who rolled the ball up a hill. Sorry.
This takes place 2012, and this teenager is writing on paper.
Yeah.
You know, stop about.
But-
okay.
But this,
But then
I
you
mean,
get to crumple it up when you're angry.
but
Yeah.
it's weird though, right? Because this is in the past, so right? Because this is like all a flashback. So they're like they're
Flashback.
like
what?
they're because they're kids, right? So it's
No, I mean, if anything, it's flash forward from the series.
Yeah, because
I mean, we hope they were aged up a little bit for that last chapter anyway. But
oh, I thought they were adults in the series. It's been a while.
I honestly don't know. Actually, I don't. Like, they're not in school in the series.
Yeah. They
Anyway,
all have
but
jobs
they're in
and
the future.
kids
They're in the super future in New Domino City.
That's true. Yeah, maybe it's like one of those.
enjoying paper.
Maybe it's one of those. Like the. God, I'm totally blanking on it again. The thing with the monks who guard the books. You know, where it's like a future that has to go back to the past technology because we can't use. Doesn't matter. It's
The
just
Matrix.
stupid. Canticle for Leibowitz. There we go.
Same thing.
For me, it was every time I started the song or had an idea for it, it would be lost instantly, or it was bullshit and it took me a while to figure it out. Or it was just my Sharona again, god damn it. I looked at the calendar to see it was now the beginning of July. Normally during this time, you try to hang out with your friends, but everyone I know was on vacation. Hell, I thought I was on vacation.
Right?
The only people I knew who were still at home are Jack and Mikage. Everyone else since the beach trip in June had gone on vacation.
But wasn't that okay? Whatever. Does this paragraph fit? Or are they just all not going to fit now?
I'm just gonna keep it this way. I'm not gonna like try
All
to
right.
switch back and forth.
I began thinking about the beach trip there actually, which led me to thinking about my night with Misty.
I'm gonna give
gonna
a
go.
honk for that use of there. I think that counts as a right there. That's our drinking game for this author. Is I did that right there.
Wait. Beach trip there. All right, okay. I mean, he just left out a comma before actually, right?
I mean, it's not a grammatical mistake. It's just a trope of the fic.
Is it?
that he-
Okay. All right. I'll trust you. I haven't noticed it, but I'm also Midwestern, so we like using that phrasing. So
It was one of the most
Oh, yeah,
amazing
take
moments.
the beach trip there.
It was one of the most.
Put on a condom out there. Sorry.
It was one of the most amazing moments of my life. Doing it with one of them. Doing it with one of the most beautiful and fun women in the world.
Please,
But
Michael,
then
it's doing it. Thank you.
But then I remembered what happened soon after. She got pregnant and I got AIDS. No.
No!
I started having a dream. It was the same dream every time. Blood on my hands and a hatchet in my Me and Misty were on a boat having a romantic lunch in Venice or something like that.
You know, one of those many cities that are flooded.
Yeah. Something
She was
like
in a real
Venice.
right. She was
Could have
in
been
a
on the
really
bayou,
beautiful.
I guess.
Didn't see a swamp thing, but you know, maybe.
Venice, Texas.
She was in a really beautiful blue dress and we started making out. I wondered why would I be having this dream? And if it was with anyone, why Misty?
Huh.
It's like you bang one chick and then you dream about going to Venice with her. I don't get it.
Just all I wanted to was write my goddamn song. But then I started thinking about why, and I came up with a lot of reasons. She was beautiful.
Right, I'm really into her and I had sex with her, you know?
She was beautiful. She was fun to be with. She was very intelligent. And she was the ultimate woman to me.
No, it couldn't have been any of those things. Keep going.
Why wasn't it my second grade teacher, Mrs. Kermathan?
I love everything about her, including her body, her sexy... Oh, including her body, her sexy body. I wanted to see her uncovered body again.
No!
I wanted to see her again outside that shallow grave.
No!
Yeah, uncovered body makes it sound like she's dead, right?
Yes!
I slapped myself on the head for suddenly getting pervy.
Which head?
I wanted to be
Ew.
above those... I wanted to be above those pervs that tormented her last year, but there I was having dirty thoughts about her.
Idiot.
But I really did want to see her again. I thought that maybe I could talk to her about the dream. It would be awkward, though I wanted to see if maybe she could clear some things up. What the fuck are you doing in my dream? Or...
Who sent you? Are you a Zukin?
I mean...
Is this Venice or like Venice?
I mean it came... I mean it came right after we had sex and she was in it. And being the lucky guy I am, she was on vacation at that time. She had been gone for 2 weeks by that point, and every time I went to sleep, I had that dream. The time I wanted to talk to her about it, she had to go. I flipped over the bed and planted my face into the pillow. I looked pretty
flipped
much
over the
dead.
bed?
It's like that emoji.
Yeah.
I looked pretty much dead. The only thing that was moving was my hand bonking me on the head.
Bonk.
So he's still bunking his head, which leads me to believe it's not this head.
I could hear the phone ringing then and reached weakly to the phone.
I am
I
so
failed to-
confused about if this is in the present or past.
Yes.
Present.
Okay.
I mean, except for the fact that I still contend that I think they're adults in the show, so technically it's all in the past, but
Well, okay,
I failed to
but-
grasp it a couple times before finally getting it.
Yeah, right.
I looked at the
Oh, I get
Nothing
it. It's
new
a
for
phone.
Gro. Yeah.
I looked at the caller id to see that it was, to my surprise, Misty Lola. I rocketed up quickly where I pressed the yes
you
button
did.
and started listening.
All right, come on.
Oh my god, I had to find the arrow key again because it had been a while.
Misty?
Hey.
Oh, right. You're right. Sorry.
Drink! Everyone drink!
Misty? I asked eagerly with my fingers drumming against the phone.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, Crow.
I heard Misty answer happily. I felt my heart skip a beat. What was wrong with me?
What are you calling for? I thought you were visiting your relatives in Spain.
No, this is Crow asking her that.
Fuck! Everyone drink, sorry.
What are you calling for? I thought you were visiting your relatives in Spain.
I could hear her chuckle on her side.
Okay.
We came back early, about 2 days ago. I wanted to call you yesterday, but I was so tired from the day before.
She was silent for a minute.
All right, time it out.
Are you still there? Are you gonna? Are you? I hear breathing. Is it?
Crow.
Is it? Oh, hey, good.
Yeah.
I responded. I heard a soft sigh, which left me on edge for a bit.
It did. Sorry.
Do you want to hang out today? We could go to the water park. It's really fun.
I just love water sports.
My energy was perking up more and more after that. I needed something like that to withstand the heat, and it would be fun with someone like Misty.
One more. I'm wet already.
Of course, I would love to.
Great.
I didn't lose my place.
I know how long the train can take to get there, so I'll see you in an hour or two there, okay?
Does that count as a there?
I think it does.
That's
see
a
ya,
different. That's a
there.
different use.
Shit. not
Okay,
kidding.
see ya.
We are going to get like 4 paragraphs about how her swimsuit looks on her, aren't we?
Yes.
That's my prediction.
I hung up the phone after Misty said goodbye and rushed towards my closet. I scoured the drawers looking for some trunks. Drawers in the closet. Okay. Luckily, I managed to find some and started getting ready, occasionally falling down because of the rush.
Like you fell down more than
What? My
once?
penis.
I then got a bag full of stuff like towels, sun lotion, etc. But really all I was thinking about then was how she would react to the news about her. I was
Now,
going
see,
to ask her
if that
something.
then was a there, that would have counted.
Shut up.
I'm thinking about the... All right, okay, maybe. All right.
I was going to ask her something that could be pretty awkward to talk about. You know, Venice. How do you tell someone that you were having romantic dreams with them in it? It could either end with the person thinking it's charming or creepy. Most of the time, it's the latter. After a pretty boring train ride, I finally reached the station nearest to the park. I grabbed my bag the moment the train stopped and jumped off, then ran to... Yeah, okay, it was the right then. Jumped off, then ran towards the exit ramp. Thankfully, the park was just a short walk away from where I was. Even better, there was a bridge that connected the station towards a staircase that led to the park's parking lot. Oh,
Wow,
thank God,
great.
I'm getting...
So happy for you.
Running down the steps, I ran as quickly as I could towards the park's entrance.
This is like Zeno's paradox at this point. Is he ever going to get to the fucking park?
Halfway there, I
Yeah.
saw Misty waiting by the entrance. While I was walking there, I began to notice something about her. She was wearing a white sundress with a matching hat. Her hair was blowing. This is more than one thing, Crow. What is the something that you're noticing? Like there's going to be like a gunshot at the end of this? Her hair was blowing slowly in the sudden wind.
Well, wait, the hair's slow, but the wind just comes right out of nowhere.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's
She-
a lot of product in that hair, and it's just like.
Just gotta be
Very
using a
weird
filter.
effect. She looked beautiful. I mean, I know I have mentioned it over and over again, but seriously, she looked so hypnotic.
I will continue mentioning it for several more long paragraphs.
Hey, Crow, you okay?
I slapped myself on the head to wake myself up.
No, wrong head.
Sorry, did not mean to space out. Let's get going.
We went into the park and separated to go in the separate locker rooms.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would have been tough to stay up. Luckily, I did not need to change, so I rushed outside and started waiting for her. I slipped off my unbuttoned Hawaiian shirt and stuffed it in my bag. You could have done that in the yeah,
Already unbuttoned. Bold, Crow. Very bold.
Yeah.
I looked up at the sun. For some reason, I felt cooler than I did in my room with all the fans on. I didn't have much time to think, though, as I heard Misty calling me and turned around to see her beautiful body in a sexy black bikini.
Woo, we got it.
Although I couldn't see it well, I was just staring at the sun.
I was amazed at how she looked already. A bikini did not help matter.
Girl, what you need is not a bikini. Okay?
I'm thinking tankini at best, you know what I mean? Have you heard of diet and exercise?
Especially
I bet
one,
you don't brush your teeth. I'm just going to assume you don't.
Yeah.
especially one in such a seductive color. It was not the
Oh,
black,
black. Oh, yeah,
And
the seduction.
Sexy
color.
black.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It is sexy black, which is the most seductive of colors.
It was not the most revealing piece of swimwear, as it was just your basic swimsuit. But for me, it was so much more. Spank material is what
I
it
became a
was.
man that day. Hey, Crow, are we just going to keep spacing out, or are we gonna actually get back, actually going to do something?
Get back
Well,
on
actually,
script.
it's
Shutting
both,
down.
Misty. It's both. We're gonna do both because we're gonna be on a space adventure and we're gonna be in a houseboat. It's a callback, goddammit.
Yep.
It was good.
Read
Yep.
the scripts.
It was. I read a book.
Misty asked me jokingly. I snapped back into reality and ran up to her. I grabbed her money and ran away. She pointed me in the direction of the water slide. Yeah, I bet she did. I held out my hand to make the simple pose of saying, "Come on." I did not expect her to take my hand as if I was a gentleman or something like that. She started leading the way. It didn't matter to me. I was just amazed that we were holding hands. Yeah, I know, we had sex, but keep in mind that I was not ready for romance, so it felt a little surprising.
Now we were having hand sex.
Spitfire says, "Where's the lifeguard to yell no running?"
And I felt strangely comfortable holding her hand. It felt soft and comforting. Like a mother. We were not rushing to get to the top of the water slide. Our fingers were intertwined like we were. Oh, like... I'm sorry.
You're not wrong.
Our fingers were intertwined like we were dating. I mentally slapped myself for thinking something so stupid like that.
Because she
Before
had my
I knew-
hand, so I couldn't actually slap myself.
Right?
In the other hand was my unbuttoned Hawaiian shirt.
How big is the line forming behind them, too? Well, she's going real slow, and he just keeps spacing out.
Before I knew it, though, we were at the top and we had to share an inner tube.
Had to.
Since I'm taller than you, Crow, you can sit on my lap.
I nodded calmly, though in reality I was thinking,
Oh God, I am going to be muzzled by her boobs again. Thank you, God.
What a way to
Muzzled.
Muzzled, yeah. They're going to be over his mouth.
Like a rabid dog.
I think you need to turn around and we should face the same direction. No, this is how it goes.
When I meant sit on my lap, I meant you face forward with me.
I think he meant nuzzled. I think that's
Probably.
what he
Nestled.
Yeah, anything else.
I mentally slapped and kicked myself in the gut for thinking like that again.
I kicked
All
my
right,
fucking ass in my head.
How do you kick yourself in the gut? This is like those sex scenes where people are in a front
I
line.
spilled
Who
my
is it?
coins.
Sorry.
I don't. I'm.
That was the one
Like-
I was going for.
It's like he's like, oh God, I just keep thinking about her in this filthy way, and it's like, I think it's okay after someone is like, hey, let's have sex, to be like,
She's like, let's have
Yeah,
sex.
you
He's
know?
like, oh, I'm a pig. She's like, hold my hand and go to the water park with me. He's like, I'm so filthy. Like, I really, really like you and enjoy spending time with you. Oh, I'm a monster.
Damn it! What was getting into me?
let's focus more on what's getting into her.
Oh.
Not much time to think about that as I sat down in the tube and my head was being caressed by her breasts.
Caressed by her breasts.
It was called Mickey Mousing. Where they put their boobs on top of your head. It's great. I recommend it.
Who needs an inner tube when we got this motorboat? You know what I'm saying?
Zing!
It felt.
Like, Misha's asking how much taller is she? Crow is a wee little man.
He's like a little clown baby. Look him up.
He's well. The
He's
little
not as
clown
short as
baby
Jaeger.
Is Jaeger.
He's not as short as Jaeger. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's a different little clown baby.
But also, he has the volcano of hair.
Right.
that's,
Right. Yeah.
Is, I guess
So
in
he's
her
just gonna be-
face.
Yeah. He's gonna be getting magma all over her decolletage.
Oh, no. I just
It
got
felt
that
so
cleaned.
It felt so comforting that I forgot that I actually had somewhat of a fear of heights. So obviously, when we started speeding down, I started screaming in fear while Misty was yelling in enjoyment.
Sorry.
I prayed to God.
Sorry.
I prayed to God she could not hear my fear as we zipped and spun and went inside one of those brief tunnels before finally crashing into the water and falling out of the tube.
I need to put the Howie scream on here.
Yes. But make sure it like cuts off really abruptly.
Yeah.
I swam back up to the surface of the water quickly before throwing the tube to one of the workers nearby. I got out of the area and went back into the main pool before realizing I could not see Misty anywhere. Hey, Misty! I shouted out. Suddenly, I could feel a huge stream of water shoot against me.
What? No, what's happening?
Okay, I'm gonna try to make it through the sentence all the way. Let's see how successful I am.
Turning around, I saw Misty squirting me with a
End of
water
sentence.
cannon on a stand, laughing maniacally.
Okay.
That's it. Come here. I started running over to Misty before she went deeper into the water to try and escape. Before she could literally swim away with her arms and feet in the water. Before she could literally, rather than metaphorically.
Is that a metaphor?
I managed to catch up to her. I pulled her back a little.
I mean, sure, the water cannon's a metaphor, but
Ow, you pulled my back a little. Ow.
I'm pinching more than an inch here. Time to teach you about exercise. Now it's my turn to whip out my water cannon.
Nope.
I said slyly, but I obviously overestimated my strength as she pulled me into the water, and before I could swim out, she put her lips on mine. We started kissing under the water then. We started wrestling each other.
I was gonna say she started breathing my air.
We started wrestling each other. God, this whole wrestling of lips bullshit.
Yeah.
We started wrestling each other's lips, and I was enjoying every minute of it. I thought
Except for the not breathing part.
How many minutes was it?
I mean, this is still better than the first act of Aquaman. I gotta give it that.
I thought to myself then,
If I was Misty's boyfriend, would I get to do stuff like this more?
No.
Have fun like this, but instead of just sex friends, it would be real love?
I tried to catch Sex Friends on Skinamax. It was really good. The girl who played Phoebe was like perfect.
Yeah.
This is, they need to like read this for like the part of health class that's sex ed, instead of like the boring ass movies about like, I'm Sammy Sperm or whatever, it's like this and trying to unpack this bullshit.
How dare you? Sammy Sperm is an icon.
The question stayed with me as we were coming up for air because, dear God, we were drowning. When we did, I was close up to Misty's face, and her skin looked so reflective and beautiful when wet. I was really close to her, and I was seeing every beautiful part of her face. But
So
of course,
slimy.
it had to. But of course, it had to end when she grew old. No, when the intercom announced it was lunchtime.
Wait, at the water park?
Yeah, I don't know if that.
They don't do that. They don't do that.
I mean, all right.
It is lunchtime.
Maybe they do in Domino City, all right?
Break it up, you two. It's lunchtime. So soon?
I thought to myself. We got lunch and later took 2 open chairs and relaxed there. I got to admit, Misty's body was distracting me from relaxing myself. I mean,
One
I mean,
particular part of myself.
she laid there in a sexy pose, and I was still amazed that I was a sex friend with a girl like her. The girl who was richer than me, smarter than me, more attractive than me, and pretty much better than me in every regard. Then I remembered the dream I had, and I sighed nervously, but before I could tell her about it, I noticed she put earplugs in so that she could get some sleep.
It is lunchtime after all.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I did not really want to talk to her about it. You see, I want to be above those pervs at school who kept annoying her, and I have feeling that telling her that I started having dreams about her right after sex might give the wrong implication. Even if it was not after sex, it could still be really creepy.
I would say the converse there. But okay.
I scratched my head, confused about what I should do.
Oh, Mikage.
It
Yeah.
is.
I looked to my right to see Mikage Sagiri standing next to me, her hands behind her back looking at me curiously.
Well, that's creepy.
Well, you undo these caps?
I cocked my head as I asked,
Mikage? What are you doing here?
She smiled at me as she nodded her head over behind her shoulder.
What?
She is facing the other way, and it's her hands that are looking at him. This is fucking weird.
Well, okay.
Head over. Behind. I'm trying to do the moves and it doesn't work.
Yeah, I hurt my neck trying. All right.
Yeah.
Jack and I are on a date, but he fell asleep.
Mikage then pointed over at Misty.
And I see the same goes for Misty. I noticed you guys sitting here, so I decided to come over and talk with you.
I smiled at the thought that I could talk to someone. But I remembered that it was Mikage. Is that a put down? What the fuck is going on with that sentence? She was one of the most reliable people I know, and she even kept that secret about Jack's alcoholism for a while. She was really... She was really smart, helpful, and understanding. The perfect person to talk about my situation with.
I'm gonna be sick.
Hey, Mikage. Could I talk to you about something? And if you can you keep it a secret?
At least for a while. I looked back at Misty to make sure she was still asleep.
Of course, what is it?
Mikage having a curious but at the same time worried tone. I took a deep breath and prepared my story.
Just get my notes in order here.
Oh my God, it's just... They got wet in my baby pocket. Hold on.
They kind of bled together. We'll see if this makes sense. You see... I wish I had some note cards to pull. You see, at the beach house in June, me and Misty kind of did the dirty deed.
We farted.
Well,
We hid your bathing suits.
After it, we became sex friends, for lack of a better term.
Friends with benefits.
Yes.
That's the
Yes.
better term.
Very much for lack of a better term, because there are many better terms.
Mikage looked at me shocked, as would anyone. What fucking weirdo was I throwing out this term sex friends? But I still had more to tell.
But after we had sex for the first time, I had this dream. I was on a boat in Venice or something like that, and I was having dinner on the boat. But the weird part was that Misty was there in a beautiful dress and we kissed. Not even sexy kissing. Kisses of love or some shit like that. Love or some shit.
Love is so gay.
And Cthulhu was steering our gondola.
Can you imagine sitting across from this chick who you lost your virginity to, like, what, a few weeks back? I think it was less than a month, right? And she, like, puts in headphones, and then another friend comes over, and you're like, hey, can I talk to you about something? After Misty and I fucked, right? Like,
Who would do that?
yeah.
Mikage looked at me in many different facial varieties.
That is good writing. So many facial varieties.
Does that count as her being taken over by a different facial expression? I'm not really sure. It just sounds like she was like, oh, here we go. We get to see which ones.
Confusion, shock, embarrassment,
She
all
must have-
at the same time.
She must have bought them in bulk.
Did you get those at the Costco? I sighed then.
We're getting a request to quote that.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
I don't know what it means. Misty is a great friend, but why am I having this dream over and over again? I don't know if I'm in love with her or what, but what do you think?
Mikage looked behind herself, obviously
Wait, so
looking...
her head spun completely around now?
Yep. I think she sat down and things normalized. I think.
Okay.
Mikage looked behind herself, obviously looking at the sleeping Atlas before turning back to me.
Well, I am surprised about the story, but I do get what you're talking about. Maybe your feelings are trying to tell you something about her. Maybe they are trying to tell you that they are loved. Maybe you should go with them.
She said still in her nervous tone, though with that gentleness that you'd expect from Mikage. I blushed a little at what she said.
Well, what if they aren't love? What if I just want to have sex with Misty and it's all just some silly dream?
I asked nervously. Mikage sat on the same chair as me. What? And put her hand on my back, trying to comfort me.
I'm picturing her straddling his lap and reaching around.
It's a chair with arms too, so her legs have to go really.
After the Jack Mikage sex scene and now this, I think Mikage just is like some sort of fifth dimensional being.
Yeah.
Okay. Crow, is that really how you want to treat Misty?
She asked in a dark tone with sense that it was sort of a joke question.
So it was a dark joke? All right, okay.
I don't get any of what he described that question to be.
Dark joke question.
I don't see the joke. I don't see the joke.
Yeah, now say it again, but kind of in an Anthony Jeselnik sort of way, I guess.
Oh God, please.
Oh, Jeselnik, all right. Crow, is that really how you want to treat Misty? I am the best.
That was
Give
really
him the
good.
Oscar.
That was really good there.
I'm just doing a
Thank
standing
you.
ovation.
Okay, it sounded like you were higher up. Okay, good.
I looked to her shocked.
Of course not. I want to treat her with all the respect I can.
I
just
responded rather...
Can't muster much.
That's what I was thinking.
I responded rather loudly, looking back to make sure I did not wake up Misty and blushing embarrassed when some people at the park started staring at me.
I'm really
Mikage.
respectful of women. You know.
We're sex friends, shut up. Mikage
I
smiled at
don't
me.
hate women at all. I have a roommate, you see.
Mikage smiled at me warmly.
Then maybe you should not overlook your dream. Oh, I'm still jesting. Then maybe you should not overlook your dream.
I smiled back at her and sighed.
I fail at both songwriting and figuring out my own goddamn feelings.
Well, this is gonna be like an episode of House where he's gonna write the song about not knowing how he feels, right?
Look at this.
Yeah, we're coming up on the aha moment.
Mikage patted me on the back. Hi.
Well, you should try to figure out your feelings before she thinks of you. Who's this now? Before she thinks of you as a friend with benefits permanently, or that you are only care about sex with her.
There,
You
see?
will only care about sex with her.
Yeah.
There, Mikage knew a better term.
Yeah.
Crow's like, friend with benefits, that's so much better.
What is that?
I thanked her for the advice before she went back to Jack. I looked back at Misty and carefully moved some of her hair out of her face.
Weird.
I thought to myself,
Could I be getting dental?
That's what I was thinking.
I never considered. Maybe there is more that I am overlooking in that dream, or even with myself.
what? Later on that day, Misty came back to my place to stay for the night. Now, of course, I only had one bedroom, so we had to share it, and well, one thing led to another. But at the end of our session,
it led to psychiatry.
Don't call it that. Don't call it that.
We had a very fruitful session tonight.
we were both in bed about to go to sleep.
Hey, Misty.
I asked quietly. Misty sighed in response.
Good sign.
I want her to be like, I was thinking about putting you on my sex friend's medical policy. So we could get some benefits up in here. Can I snuggle up with you?
I just got why you were saying the dental thing. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, is that Misty saying that? I think that's Crow.
Damn it.
That's
Drake.
correct, yeah.
Everyone
That
Drake.
should have been in the previous paragraph.
Can I snuggle up with you?
Misty turned around, smiling, and spread her arms out, and I moved in. Like a shark. She wrapped her arms around me, and I felt strangely warm and comfortable. Her large breasts were not even distracting to me. It felt like a normal hug that felt really nice.
Well, normally your breasts really get in the way, but I don't really mind them this time.
After I've ejaculated, I'm thinking about them less.
Right.
That's weird.
Crow learns refractory period.
When I fell asleep, that dream came back, but I noticed that with Misty, it actually felt welcoming, and I was strangely enjoying the dream.
Before I fucking hated being with this hot chick and making out with her.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but everything just felt better with Misty around. Maybe my feelings for her are more than just a crush.
Please read a review. I'm sorry if this one seems short, but the next chapter will be longer.
Oh,
thank
great.
God.
Did anyone? Who complained? Who complained?
What was it? Agony Wolf? Who was what was the wolf from back in Love or Lust? It wasn't Agony Wolf. It was Equinox Wolf.
Not.
Equinox Wolf. Is that right?
Equinox, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's it.
Though you will
Agony
have to
Wolf.
wait for.
Agony Wolf
I
is
know it's real. It's a real thing. But
Yeah.
Wolves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just,
Yeah.
It felt like Agony Wolf. It should have been Agony Wolf.
Though you will have to wait for it, as once again, finals are coming up for me.
Oh,
I am sorry once again, but this kind of thing happens.
I only write once a year before finals.
I'm convinced Crow is like young Pete Davidson, just swinging above his league. Like, I don't know, they like me. These hot chicks throw themselves at me. It's pretty cool.
It's just so weird to me. Like, I could write, like, multiple theses on this, I think, you know?
There's a lot going on here.
I mean, it seems like it should be backwards, and instead it's this whole, like, man, I don't know, am I weird for thinking I might have feelings about her just because I fucked her? You know, it's like if Crow were a player, then okay, sure, that makes sense,
Yeah.
but instead it's like this chick that he has a crush on, and he's lost his virginity to, even though virginity is a social construct, but, you know, like, it's like, it seems like this is kind of just the natural progression.
Oh, it's so weird that he doesn't understand. It's like, is this what love feels like? Yes, you dumb idiot. It's exactly what love feels like. Watch a movie, read a book, anything. It is described over and over in every song ever. I mean, you should be able to figure out what love is.
Right.
Yeah.
That might be the booster. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to smack Sam with a rolled up newspaper here. By the way, no, it's a no, just no. Right. Yeah, Spitfire. I don't know. I guess that he's like. I mean, he always is trying to like kind of play with tropes, right? But he does it like badly. But this was just baffling to me.
Learn to understand
write
your
him a
feelings. What
letter.
time is it? Oh,
We've technically
I am-
got 9 minutes.
Yeah, I am tempted to write feedback on this chapter and be like, while I really appreciate your subtle use of wet and squirting all over the first half of this chapter to enhance the feelings the Crow is having around Misty, I'm baffled as to why he seems confused by normal feelings.
Yeah.
these aren't people. Yu-Gi-Oh. I should look what these Yu-Gi-Oh people look like so I can
Oh yeah, for
fantasize
sure.
about them having sex. Knowing
That will no doubt enhance the experience. I'm just looking at.
they're so pointy. All these Yu-Gi-Oh characters are just sharp.
Yeah.
It's nothing but just razor sharp edges of hair. No wonder the hair was moving slowly in the sudden wind.
Yeah.
I start to get that too. But yeah, not one of them I would want to go near. They're all just, their clothes are pointy, their hair is pointy, their fingers are long and vampiric.
Right.
Oh.
Like if I were trapped in a card battle on a motorcycle, I would definitely be okay with not Aki. The hell is Aki's guy's name? Asura? The hell?
Mikage?
No. Aki, the guy who Aki keeps.
Yusei.
Yoko? No, not Yusei. Right. I would definitely want Yusei sitting in front of me, but I'm not gonna get any motorcycle feelings from it.
Not motorcycle.
Were you pointing at this because you wanted to read it? Or?
Maybe. It's only
Okay.
2,000 words.
Yeah. TMNT versus X-Men by Morgan64. They team
I'm
up
aware of
to
those IPs.
take down the combined forces of Magneto and Shredder. Okay, let me copy into the reader. We can use that. Okay. Michael?
New York, 12:50 a.m.
On a Thursday. So, how's the kids?
One of the guards asked to the other.
Drew?
Wait, hold on, then find that reader. Oh, they're all right. How's yours?
Same as usual.
Non-existent.
Still rowdy as ever, huh?
Yep.
That's kids for ya.
God, I'm getting like breaking
getting
my
chills.
fingers having to push the arrows so fast here. It's weird. The guard's conversation ends when they hear a crash coming from inside the door they're guarding. Just guarding a door.
Oh. What the heck was that?
Sounds like somebody broke in. Let's get in there.
We don't want them hurting the other side of that door. I mean, Jesus.
Right.
The two guards walk into the darkened area with their guns pointed towards wherever the crash came from.
You know, I was thinking, if I was on this side of the door and you're on the other side of the door, then we could protect both sides of the door at the same time.
You take a look downstairs. I'll look upstairs. Got it?
No, that plan is too complex for me, Bob.
Slow down,
Jesus
slow
Christ.
down.
The first guard ordered, but got no answer.
Hey, did you hear what I...
When the guard turned around, he saw the other guard had mysteriously disappeared.
He's downstairs.
The
Take him a look.
he?
What the he?
The one guard left, took a couple steps back, and felt something hard block his path. Oh God, it's Crow. He slowly turned around and looked up to see a huge armored man standing in front of him. The guard screamed, shooting at the giant staring down at him. All the bullets fired fell to the floor. The armor the large man was wearing wasn't even phased.
The large man inside was dead, but the armor was doing okay.
I'm assuming it's going to be Juggernaut, but maybe it's Magneto.
I think it's Shredder.
Oh, all right.
I think it's Shredder. Kitty, you want to be Shredder?
Yeah, sure. What does Shredder sound like?
Like an angry guy.
That guy.
Okay, yeah. You really shouldn't be playing with guns.
He has like kind of a drawl, apparently.
The large man said,
shouldn't be playing with guns.
I like this choice for Shredder. This is good.
"Now spank me," the large man said, getting closer to the helpless guard.
Just stay away from me.
The guard screamed just before being pulled back into the dark by his ankles.
Ah!
Someone could get hurt.
The armored man finished as a green fellow with a long tongue jumped out of the dark.
Maybe this is
Oh,
Magneto.
this is still. I guess this is still Magneto or Shredder.
This is the same.
The response is sorry, Juggy. It is Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's starting now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. So is this still me?
Yes, it's still you.
Yeah.
Did you have to lasso him before I could give my lecture?
Let's hurt my voice.
I don't remember what
Yeah,
Toad
nobody
sounded
does.
He
like.
had no lines in the movie, did he?
Do Toad from Mario.
No,
Sorry,
but
Jackie.
Toad-
That's not it.
Oh, you mean
Toad from Mario. Yeah.
Sorry, Jackie.
Never mind. Never mind.
no? no, I can't. I can't.
Sorry, Juggy. But you know how much I love pulling helpless people into shadowy areas with my tongue.
I was just going to say, no matter what voice you use, this sentence is not going to come out well. Answered Toad.
Yeah, well, if you do it again, next time I might just...
So this is Mystique.
Another armored man.
No, this is Mystique. She's behind Juggernaut.
Drew, you're Mystique.
Okay. Calm yourself, Juggernaut.
Said a voice coming from behind the large armored man known as Juggernaut.
Mystique.
Smiled Juggernaut, crossing his arms.
You get the thing the boss told us to get?
I get that thing I sent you.
What, is it the mob? Hey, you took care of that thing? I have it right here.
Mystique shows Juggernaut and Toad a canister filled with slimy, glowing ooze inside.
The boss will be pleased. Heh heh.
Laughed Toad, swishing his tongue around.
Be careful, imbecile.
Mystique ordered.
Don't get your slimy tongue all over it. We don't even know what it does.
Oh, come on.
Cried Toad.
Couldn't I just test it? You know, to see if it works or not.
No, Toad!
No, you might become horrible mutants.
Yelled Juggernaut.
Now get your freaking tongue in your mouth before I rip it out of you.
Fine.
Pouts Toad, slurping his tongue through his lips.
Come on.
Started Mystique.
Let's get out of here before those worthless guards wake up.
In another part of New York, a shadowy figure watches a crime scene from one of the rooftops. The criminals flee and run into an alleyway.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I assume this is Daredevil, because why not? The figure snarls.
This should be fun.
The shadowy figure jumps from the roof and onto the fire escape, startling the ninjas he's been watching.
So,
The figure says just before cracking his knuckles.
which one of you ladies want to dance first?
One of the ninjas whips out three throwing...
That was his knuckles.
Nice. One of the ninjas whips out 3 throwing stars and flings them at the mysterious vigilante, but he quickly pulls out a sai and ricochets them back at the same ninja, pinning him to the wall.
You know.
Started the being, jumping over the railing and landing perfectly on the ground.
For ninjas, you guys kind of suck.
The plural is ninja too, you son of a... The being takes a step forward, revealing himself to be a turtle. A teenage mutant ninja turtle.
Wow.
Now I asked you guys a question.
The turtle said, pointing the end of his sai at the 3 remaining ninjas.
Which one of you ladies wants to dance first?
The ninjas unsheathed their katanas ready to slice the turtle up.
I take it you're not very good dancers.
The turtle jokes as one of the ninjas runs at him. The turtle jumps up, kicking the ninja right in the jaw, rendering the ninja unconscious.
On second thought, I think you guys should sit this one out.
The two remaining ninjas run at the turtle, but he jumps up, grabs the ladder, pulls himself up, and kicks the two unconscious as well.
Huh, I guess they're all tuckered out.
Laughed the turtle, kicking one of the unconscious ninjas in the side.
Hell, you guys are no fun.
As soon as the turtle said that, 5 more ninjas, carrying more than just katanas, like bazookas, leaped out down from the rooftops behind the turtle.
Well, I didn't know I was so popular.
The turtle joked, getting ready for a fight. Before the fight broke out, the turtle noticed a silhouette entering the alley. The silhouette flicked its wrists, causing 3 sharp objects to protrude from its hands.
Shredder.
The turtle growled, watching the silhouette come up towards the ninjas, whose attention was no longer focused on the turtle.
Think I know who this is.
I ain't no shredder, bub.
The silhouette growled back, just before sliding his claws into one of the ninja's chest. The stranger began clawing the ninja to death. The ninja screamed a blood-curdling scream as the other ninjas gathered around to attack the violent, clawed man. But each of them went down after one swipe to their legs. The ninjas left standing ran for their lives as the stranger revealed himself to the turtle.
Oh no.
The turtle looked... Looks like the little Canuck's taking a liking to you, bub. The turtle looked at the bloody mess in confusion.
What the hell?
Said the turtle. The stranger smiled, then turned his attention to the ninja stuck to the wall.
Missed one.
Grunted the stranger, lifting his claws to the frightened ninja. But before the claws could reach him, a sigh blocked their path.
Was it the same turtle or a different one? I don't know.
I think this is that.
Yeah, I don't know who you think you are, but that ain't how we deal with things here.
Like, after you've just killed like 3 people, now I'll step in.
Yeah.
Informed the angry turtle to the stranger and letting the lone ninja go.
Get out of here.
As the final ninja ran for his life, the stranger and the turtle were the only 2 left. They stood for a moment, eyeing each other down.
I don't know how you deal with your enemies here, bub. But where I come from, it's either kill or be killed. It's either killed or be killed.
It's really not a choice. Said the clawed stranger, lifting up his claws in front of the turtle's face.
Well, I think you need a little time out, Bob.
The turtle remarked, getting ready for a fight. Does anybody care if I'm Cyclops? Cyclops is my favorite X-Men.
Do it.
Go.
Oh, sure.
Stop! Shouted a voice from behind the stranger, before any of the 2 could act. Any of the 2. Only there were a word for that. Wolverine, put the claws away now.
Why?
Asked the stranger, known as Wolverine.
I'm just getting started.
I mean it, Wolverine, said a tall man with a visor over his eyes. We're here to find Magneto, remember? The turtle watched as 3 more strangers entered the alley. One with a visor, one with white hair, and one blue one with a tail.
Who are you guys?
Asked the turtle. I'm Cyclops, said the man with the visor. That's Storm.
Hello.
Greeted the woman with the white hair. Nightcrawler.
Greetings.
Greetings. Oh, sorry, I just jumped in there.
That's fine.
Said the blue guy. And this is Wolverine.
We've already met.
Grunted Wolverine, crossing his arms in anger.
And hurting himself. Ow, I forgot about the...
Where I come from, it's hurt your arms or hurt your arms. And we're the X-Men. Cyclops finished.
Well, X-Men, I think you should teach your dog here some manners.
Said the turtle, getting a growl from Wolverine. We're trying, joked Cyclops.
By the way, what the hell are you anyways? Some kind of lizard?
Yes, a lizard with the shell.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Yeah.
Some kind
real
of teenage mutant?
A real dumb Wolverine in this version. Asked Wolverine.
I'm a turtle, genius. See the shell?
Answered the turtle.
And since we're on a first name basis, my name is Raphael.
It's nice to meet you, Raphael, said Cyclops. Good to know we're not the only mutants here.
Wow, fuck you! How do you figure I'm a mutant, you son of a bitch?
Asked Raphael. Well, what else would I call a walking, talking, fighting humanoid turtle? Asked Cyclops.
Yeah, I guess you got a point.
Said Raph.
Now, what did you say about finding a Magneto or something like that?
Magneto, he's one of our greatest foes.
Said Storm.
We're not sure how, but somehow he was able to jump dimensions and come to this world.
So you guys are from a different dimension?
Asked Raph.
Yeah.
Now, who is Nightcrawler? Oh, yeah.
I'm taking it.
Okay.
Replied Nightcrawler.
We came here through a portal with our professor, Charles Xavier. But when we got here...
He's German. What are you doing?
I don't know. What am I doing?
It's almost over. Come on, we got
I'm
this.
doing
It's like it's just like comic, or
Stay with
or
that.
like
Stay with that.
or like comic. I was hearing comic book guy. It's fine. I'm an X-Men. What's the derogatory Stan? Whatever.
Or no, what I'm doing is Blackheart from the Ghost Rider movie with Nicolas Cage.
Oh, yes. Classic.
But when we got here, we were separated from him.
I just hope he's not stuck within the portal that brought us here.
Sighed Storm. If he is, we'll find him. Assured Cyclops.
Hey, I got a brother who knows a lot about this crap.
Said Raphael.
Maybe he can help you guys.
That would be really helpful, said Cyclops. We would really appreciate it.
Great.
Said Raphael.
I'll take you to our lair. Follow me.
Ooh, taken to the lair? That's never a good sign. Raphael stepped out into the middle of the street and took off the manhole cover from the entrance of the sewer.
Your lair is in a sewer?
Growled Wolverine.
Yeah, Fido. Where else do you think a turtle would be?
Now, see, unless he's going for like really early in the X-Men history, which I guess maybe he is with Wolverine still being pretty feral. Like the Morlocks live in the sewers and they're friends with them till they got killed, but said Raphael, climbing down into the sewer as the others followed behind.
Who's saying what?
What?
Who's saying what? What?
Screamed one of the foot ninjas getting thrown at the wall by his master, Master Shredder.
Foot ninjas.
Is this a scene change?
Oh, yeah, I think that was Shredder, right?
I think that's a scene change.
Right. I think though, what is an angry Shredder, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So
Who's Shredder? Am I Shredder? I'll shred it up.
Shred.
You have the turtle.
Growled Shredder, approaching one of his soldiers and lifting him up by his throat and tossing him aside.
And you let it escape.
Who's it? Who that ninja?
Okay, whatever.
Someone be a
Wait, right
ninja.
there. You had it.
We're sorry, master.
Whimpered one soldier, kneeling down to his master's feet.
But there was another, with claws such as yours, except his protruded from his skin.
So not such as yours, as I previously stated, really.
You have fought many a man and creature,
Shouted Shredder.
and yet you cannot defeat a single man with claws.
Shredder jabbed his claws into one of his soldiers and let him fall.
I guess you
Raged.
can't.
Yeah, you can. Nope. Hypothesized.
Raged, he swiped his claws at another, hitting another's cheek.
Maybe I should find better help.
Said Shredder, wiping the blood from his claws.
Sponsored by BetterHelp.
Magneto. Maybe we could be of assistance.
Spoke a man with a red helmet, entering the room with 5 others following behind him.
I'm just picturing Bill Murray striding up. Yes. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Wasn't that his line from Space Jam?
Yeah.
Was it?
Something like that.
I don't know. Space Jam was such a weird experience for me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't... It feels... I don't know. It feels like it was 7 years long. I was so confused by it.
Shredder.
Oh, you must be Magneto. I was wondering when you'd come. Do you have what I asked for?
Does this answer your question?
Answered Magneto, showing Shredder the canister of glowing green ooze.
Look, it's that thing you asked for.
The green ooze, I got it right here.
That does answer my question, yes.
Said Shredder, taking the canister.
I suppose Stockman steered you here. Who's that?
A really bad superhero. He just stocks shelves really fast.
Stockman in accounting. He's very good at that.
You would be.
You would beak if you were a bird.
Beaked
You would
the
be.
bird flew.
You would be correct.
Answered Magneto.
May we speak in private?
Of course.
Right.
Said Shredder.
Ninja vanish.
The ninjas within room did as their master said and left room as quickly as possible.
No longer in the room.
They unroomed.
Room does not deserve prepositions. Room is pitiful.
Brotherhood.
What are you gonna do?
Said Magneto. Said Magneto. The Brotherhood also left the room, and finally the two were alone. The two sat down at a table across from one another. So Jim Rummy?
Stockman told me you were coming. To
Spoke
room.
Shredder.
I'm aware.
Said Magneto.
Now about the mutagen. Tell me all there is to know of it.
The end.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe we can continue that. There seems like we need a lot more people to do this one.
Is this the only chapter? That's sad.
Yeah, it's brand new.
It was like just
Oh,
right.
okay.
Spanking new.
Leave a
this is
hit that like and subscribe button or whatever.
Oh,
you
yeah,
gotta
Like,
do.
follow, and
A fave.
subscribe.
think
Absolutely.
It is honestly fairly like it's fun, you know. I think.
Yeah,
That's kids for you.
it's still around here. You go look upstairs. I'm gonna look downstairs. Do you understand? Look at me. Tell me you understand. You up, me down. Oh God! All right, let's start over. My
All right,
name,
so I'm
you
gonna
remember
go
your name.
inside the door, and you're gonna go on top of the door. Got it.
Oh God! Oh God! How are your kids though? Are they good?
Thank you for joining us for Fanfiction Theater.
I sat on another one of my kids last week. It wasn't a good. Oh God!
These type of things happen, like finals.
Yeah. We do this every week, every Wednesday, 6 to 8. Quote of the night is agreed, but we know someone Will is green and has eyes like ice. Remember it all going according to plan, and we will see you later.
All right, Tristan's gonna sing his favorite song. It's called "I Seen Beyonce at Burger King, and she was eaten, and she was eaten."
Goodbye.